Bill. Well, first of all, I think the American public deserves the truth here. That's why Senator Grassley and I issued our report in September 2020 that laid out the vast web of foreign financial entanglements of Biden, Inc. Unfortunately, the press denigrated it. They ignored it. We had Democrat leaders actually create an intelligence product, a false intelligence product, leaked it to the media that accused Senator Grassley and I of soliciting and then disseminating Russian disinformation. This is to throw everybody off the trail of the corruption and the compromise of then candidate Joe Biden. And it's interesting, the day after we issued our report, we were actually offered that laptop from Mr. McIsaac, but because we'd already been accused of Russian disinformation, we had to do our due diligence. So we had to make sure it wasn't stolen property. So you know who we contacted? We contacted the FBI. They didn't tell us anything. And I think what is really egregious behavior on their part is when you had the 50 or 51 intelligence officials come out and engage in their own information operation by issuing a letter that said the laptop was a Russian information operation. The FBI should have come forward because apparently they had that laptop, and they should inform the public that no, this laptop is authentic, and we have a criminal investigation that we've opened up. They have not come clean. I subpoenaed FBI Director Christopher Wray on the corruption of the FBI investigation into the Russian hoax. We basically got no information whatsoever. So I appreciate the House members' efforts, but they shouldn't hold their breath.
It sounds like you're on board with them. You're just catching the end of your answer there. But there's a federal grand jury investigating this. All that stuff's supposed to be secret. I know there have been leaks so far, but why would they share anything at this point with you or anybody in the House or even Democrats?
So I've been arguing this for quite some time. When you have investigations into corruption within the public realm, when you're talking about public political figures, we do this backwards. I think we should start with congressional investigations. We should have full access to all the information. If we see possible wrongdoing, then we would refer to the Justice Department. What happens now is the Justice Department starts a criminal investigation, and then Congress, which means the American public, get no information whatsoever, even though that information is crucial for the electorate to determine whether or not they want to vote for somebody. You've seen the polls. Had the American public known the corruption of Biden, Inc., of Hunter Biden, the big guy, Joe Biden would not be president. My guess, we probably wouldn't see Vladimir Putin invaded Ukraine. The actions taken, the corruption of the complicit media and elements within our law enforcement and intelligence agencies have had a incredible serious impact on our politics, on elections. They interfered in our elections to a far greater extent than anything Russia ever could have hoped to achieve.
Yeah, based on all this then, if you got the AG, Merrick Garland, you got the FBI, and everyone else you just rattled off there, if there's a Republican majority in the Senate come November or January of next year, how do you then compel them to cooperate with you at that point? Because you're not going to let go of this.
Well, you start issuing subpoenas, but then you have to enforce the subpoenas. And it's difficult to enforce the subpoena when you have the opposite party in power in the AG's office and you have an AG that's partisan. And I think that's what we have right now. So it's going to be difficult, but public pressure means an awful lot. And I think that's why it's so important for this information to get out in the public realm so the public puts pressure on the Attorney General to be a straight shooter and provide the American people the information it needs. The American people deserve the truth.
Yeah. And that grand jury might beat you to it. We'll see in time. Thank you, sir, for coming on. We'll speak again. Ron Johnson, the Republican from Wisconsin.